All right, guys. We're back. Dokkan battle time has become. It's here. I stumbling over my words, but you know what? This will be a nice differing intro, so we'll keep it. We got Dokkan Festabura. Ridiculous character. Those who have used them extensively know how godly he is, how ridiculous he is. They know. They know. Those who are just kind of maybe like, skipped on him or something like that might think, Dabura is absolutely stunning how good he is. I just have to open with this. We're going to do a Dokkan, a TUR list. Now, this is a very difficult list to make. I'm just going to say this right now. This is a really hard list to make at this particular time. With a major release, though, which Dabura is, I do want to make one, right? Like, you guys, I didn't do any TUR lists during the anniversary, even as we got, like Pan, who's great, Super EZA, and UI Goku, who is incredible, and I wasn't updating those, but like, with a major release, I gotta, right? People are gonna get mad. You just can't. I am talking about way too many characters here, because this is a top 10, but I did fill it out to more so like a top 20 for the secondary kind of list that we will look at. So keep that in mind. So let's get started here. We can move quick through some of these characters, and I mean, we'll open it up towards the end, and I'll show you guys kind of the expanded tier list I've got going. It's certainly possible I missed a character, or there are still some more characters I would like to do some tests with, maybe in some of the new content. I don't know. It's hard to say. I want to get this out now, though, before the Saiyan Day reveal. Maybe if I make a little bit of mistakes here, and, we could do some further tests with some of these characters. By the time we get the next TUR, either it be the Saiyan Day character or the April Fool's Day Dokkan Fest, we can make adjustments, right? I try and make these as good as possible, but I am not immune to mistakes. I do make mistakes here and there, right? So, starting at number 10, I'm going to go Android 17. Now, okay. Some of these Android characters, I got to get a nice, clean run-in. I'm going to write this down, matter of fact. I need to get, like, a good, like, run-in with some Android characters before the whatchamacallit goes away. You guys know what I'm talking about. The Ari Supreme Magnificent Battle and Red Zones. I think what I'll do is we'll probably do a Whis equip video for Android 16. Is probably what I'll do for this. This 17 is just utterly ridiculous. He might have the best kit of a banner unit we've ever gotten. Probably what I'm going to say with this guy. Stupid character. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely ridiculous. It's, I don't know. I mean, this is insanity. Guaranteed dodge when we go right there. Scouter, additional super. By the way, he has 70% damage reduction. Like, this character's ridiculous, dude. He deserves to be on this list. Next, I'm going to grab Gamma 2 and Orange Piccolo. A nice character. The one thing that's good about this character, we could kind of just use them as like a dodging character. Gamma 2 has no restrictions. So that makes it very easy. I do favor these characters like this. No restrictions. So we just throw him the fuck on the team and not a care in the world is given. Because, there's so many characters we're constantly using. We are micromanaging all types of restrictions. It's just so goated to be able to just have no restrictions. Just earlier, I did the Power of Wishes mission for the Omega Ari Red Zone, right? The mission is only to use 5 characters, but I wanted to use 6 characters. And so I did. And Gamma 2, it was easy to just throw Gamma 2 on this team. Gamma 2 wasn't bringing us down. He was just very effective. Gamma 2 was. So, it works well. Gamma 2 is good. Orange Piccolo can be pretty effective as well. You want to know what's funny? You know what I would say I feel with this Piccolo, though? I do wish maybe he had just a little bit more of something. Either a little bit more defense, or a little bit more damage, or a little bit more support. One of the three. I think if he had any of the three, I'd feel a little bit better about him. If the circumstances are right, his damage can be really good, like if you've got all this up. But I do wish he had just a slight bit more Piccolo. And then keep in mind the negative with the character. Gamma 2 starts out really quite weak. He can be body bagged so easily. So easily. I am grinding Whis event runs nonstop. Many of these characters, I would like to, what I'm probably going to do is, we'll be doing like Whis event equip builds for all these characters and then like longer showcases for them as I am able to, right? Obviously, you guys understand I do have to get the equips first, right? And I also don't want to, I have Super STR, Silver, like dodge and defense. I got one. I'll give it right to Gamma 2 and Piccolo. It's like, I'd rather wait for the new character who might come out. And, so I'm not in a rush to give all these equips out. I'm over 12,000 runs in the Whis event, and that's never stopping. I'm just grinding. Well, I'm infinitely grinding this forever. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, Gamma 2, very good. Let me speed up a little bit here. Next, Android 1718. Again, the Android characters, the superhero characters, right leading into the anniversary were very, very strong. I don't really feel the need to explode them or anything like that. This character is really good. They've got the dodge. They have the Ghost Usher. They're still super good. But I don't know that we really need to spend too much time talking about them. Ghost Usher, dodge, strong all-around character. This is a character that will out-age their meta. Keep that in mind with the Ghost Usher ability. I mean, a character like this, or Fat Boo, or AGLUI Goku, the longer the fight is, the more that hurts them, by the way. Like this character will always be good if it's a short event meta. Same with Fat Boo. It's going to be very tough for Fat Boo not to be great as long as there's a short event going on. But if it's a longer fight, remember, some of these characters could struggle a little bit. They just got their EZA, so not really them, but, like Fat Boo would. Next, Gamma 2. Gamma 2, I think, is very explosive. Really, I mean, this was one of those where, like, Gamma 1 was way better than Gamma 2. It wasn't even close. He was mogging the fuck out of Gamma 2 on original release. But here on EZA, they flipped it, and I think Gamma 2 is much better than Gamma 1, right? I do. I don't really mind that so much. I mean, I don't know. EZAs are impossible to predict. You never know when they're going to be a God EZA. You never know when they're going to be a mid EZA or a fumble EZA. It's hard to say. Only thing I'd say is outside of Dokkan Fest Anniversary LRs, I still am, kind of a little bit more hesitant to go there with them. But legendary characters, TEQ Ultimate Gohan, Kale Khalifa. I mean, a lot of people would say Orange Piccolo, although he has a lot more value than Dokkan Twitter pretends he does. But he certainly is not what he was on original release. But, legendary characters can get rough EZAs. It's like Dokkan doesn't want to let them have a second legendary run. They're like, yeah, nah. When Orange Piccolo was borderline 1 for, 2.5 years straight, that was enough. That's kind of what they were thinking, I guess. But Gamma 2 is really good. Dodge, support, he could be very explosive damage-wise. Key Blast Nullification, which is very good. I think Gamma 2 is very good. Next, now this is crazy, but yeah, dude, actually. Mini Daima Super Saiyan. Look how far back we are. Look at this. This is an order of release, obviously. Mini Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Yep. Yeah. I think this is the right spot for him. Now, when he first shows up turn 1, if you get him turn 1, that could be bad. Because sometimes it could even be a little bit tricky trying to float him off. This guy needs to be running slot 1. But he's a very good slot 1 as long as he's guarding. Which he will do. Well, he doesn't do his first turn. But his damage reduction, I mean, he has a 20% right there, 50 right there, 20 right there. He's not going to get killed turn 1. It would have to be a really crazy enemy. But adult Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta giving this guy guard once you hit turn 4 for him. This guy could sit slot 1 against all the powerful bosses right now. So I feel like this is a good spot for him. He really was redeemed. This is something that just makes me very optimistic. You guys know I fucking hated this character. I would have said this was the biggest fumble of 2025 easily, right? But they helped him. They fixed his issues. It does make me optimistic, right? And remember, this character, like, they didn't mess up his animations or anything like that. It was a kit problem. So they were able to just swoop in and fix that nice and easily. And boom, he's good. So, you know, it does make me optimistic that maybe they mess up something, you know, like think of Blue Kaioken and Goku. You know, maybe they have some type of fix in the works, or, you know, they learn from their mistakes or something. Like, you know, I do feel good about Mini Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, for real. All right, next, I want to grab EGO Ultimate Gohan and Gamma 1. This character's really good. I just had someone in my comments of something, maybe the Dokkan Diamond, like, oh, be honest, how many times do you use Ultimate Gohan and Gamma 1? I was like, bro, like, 1,000,000 times against Jiren? The hardest boss in Dokkan history, practically? That guy. Yeah, I used Ultimate Gohan and Gamma 1 nonstop against him. This character has a great kit, man. Huge damage reduction. They could turn to dodge. The Senzu is still one of the strongest abilities in the game, right? Like, this character's ridiculous. You know, he could be immune to melee super damage. This character's crazy. And then, of course, you have the whole thing going on with Gamma 1. Again, we're going to do a long, like, Android team, like, video or something like that. But, you know, I might gear it at the start towards Android 16. We'll start with him and then do some other stuff here. But, yeah, Ultimate Gohan and Gamma 1. This is a good character. They just have a lot of strengths all over the place. We can run them in a lot of different places. And Superhero, their restriction is pretty big. They need Superhero on rotation. But let's just take a quick glance at the Superhero category and see how good it is. Oh, oops. Pretty good. A lot of demons up here. This character, this guy's really good, although we'd probably want to run him in full Realm of Gods. The best unit in the game, I think. UI Goku, Gamma 2, right? Like, there's a lot to work with there. So I'm totally fine with this character right here. Next, I'm sorry, man. She's that good. TEQ Pan. Like, we are not doing TEQ Pan erasure. Again, so we have two characters that I'm rating very highly that at one point or another I have absolutely fucking hated. And that's TEQ Pan and Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, hey man, they fixed his issues. I got no hate. Boom. TEQ Pan, I hated her original release because, you know, oh my god, her damage and stuff. Oh, wowie. But then TEQ Pan slot super, you're dead. Game over. Right? But they really helped her, man. Number one, she's so important for the fattest unit in the game in Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. He needs rainbow orbs. Pan gives them to him. Pan has 2-turn support. Pan debuffs. Pan has a TEQ Pan slot attack break, which could be huge. She has massive damage reduction before attacking. She's got more support. She has 80% dodge in slot 2 or 3. TEQ Pan's kit is absurd. She's bringing so much to the team. So much to the team TEQ Pan's bringing. I think TEQ Pan is great. I much prefer this TEQ Pan over her original release. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Not even close. I think TEQ Pan, her EZA is crazy. Next, Mini Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku. This guy was helped so much by the presence of the Daima characters. And obviously, in addition, adult Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku. When it comes to Mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku and then also Mini Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, remember, adult Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku, you run 2 of them, that's an extra 8% damage reduction for both this guy and for Mini Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, which is absolutely massive. Absolutely huge for these characters, right? So, Mini Goku is just really good. He's got a Ki Blast nullification. He's got a lot of dodge. He's got damage reduction. He's got huge support. This guy just feels better than ever to me. He feels really good. I just find it so easy to use this guy. Again, another character who is very helpful against Jiren for us. Pan obviously was one of the better characters in the game for the Jiren fight, right? So, like, this guy was able to get shit done. Next, we go Super EZA in UI Goku. I find this guy to be really crazy. We have finally seen him get hit, and he got hit once, and he did get killed. If he gets hit, he's probably going to die. Mastered UI, once we transform, he probably could get to a point where he could take some hits, depending upon the fight we're in. But this guy just has so much dodge, and he's doing so many attacks. He does give key support as well. I just think that this is a ridiculous EZA, and it's very easy to get into this form now, which it never previously was in his original release or as EZA. It was not easy to get to this form the way it is right now. Right now, it's very easy to go into Mastered UI. Very easy. Not difficult whatsoever. They really fixed that condition, just basically turn 4. And then his first turn, he's got 100% dodge. His second turn, he has 87% dodge in this form. And then his third turn after that, he'd be at 77% dodge. He's got a scouter. This guy just, I think he deserves to be up on the spot. Especially mine with his 37 dodge build. Guys, don't you love dodge? I do. Speaking of dodge, Deborah's one. Sorry. I know those who just aren't really in the, like, if you know, you know. Okay. Sorry. I know it's my job to explain, but if you know, you know. This guy's number 1. He does have a criticism, of course, which is that his team could fall apart around him. Baby. LR Bobbity, I think, is really good. Yakon could get killed. I mean, we could run Golden Frieza and Gogeta. Maybe Golden Frieza gets clapped up turn 1, or we don't have orbs for Gogeta. Or, you know, things could potentially go wrong. Deborah, I've, like, since I've had Deborah ready to go, I've, like, never even seen a moment of weakness from this guy. Like, I'm not lying, dude. Like, Deborah has, like, never failed in, like, any video. As soon as I gave him, like, the God build, the God equips, everything. Like, Deborah, he dominates the game, man. Like, it's crazy. He is crazy. We're in... Bro, like, we just did a Festival of Battle run. Now, I know he does stack defense, but, like, we're here at the end of Festival of Battles, and, I mean, his stats... Is that Deborah eating that right there? No. Wait, no, I think it was. Oh, I just turned my keyboard off. My bad. Let me see. That was Deborah. Yeah, that is Deborah eating this. Now, we have Deborah's active up, but Deborah just very casually, at the end of this event, I mean... Deborah's defense on this turn right here is like, it's like 36 million. And remember, Vegito Supers for like 24.5 million. Yeah, let's see right here. Boom, there it is. So here's what Deborah's looking like, right? Like, that's after 26 supers right here. Remember, we won really quite easily here in Festival Battle with this double Deborah team. This was not hard at all. Double Deborah. It's very casual in Festival. Dude, Deborah is good everywhere. I'm telling you. Like, people, like, haven't watched a lot of Deborah, haven't used Deborah, haven't summoned for Deborah, don't know about Deborah. They're not really going to understand how crazy this fucking character is, man. He's got the nullification, too, for a lot of bosses. Dude, they have a lot of bosses that have this, which is really good for Omega if we're still running this team, although Omega's team could run into some issues as the fights get longer. Keep this in mind. As fights get longer. All right, so this is what we got for the top 10. Okay, now, I think this is more so where people will get mad, is when I bust out this one, which I filled out quite a bit more. So here's what we've got in terms of the filled out tier list. So in terms of kind of like the tiers, we got the top. I really felt like Mini Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta should be on that top tier, so I put him up there. Now, in this S tier, there's 2 characters who aren't technically top 10, but Legic is very similar to Android 17. I think 17's a bit better, but Legic is right there. Another option for Deborah's team, by the way. Legic is right there, right? And then, of course, we have Blue Vegeta. Don't forget about Super EZA Blue Vegeta, who's very good. I just do think kind of... I kind of like the characters in front of him a little bit better, but Blue Vegeta's great. Then we get to the A tier is where people are just going to get mad. And, I mean, there's nothing I could do. I wanted to fill out the list more. By the way, Fat Boo is not, like, below. I don't know what to do with Fat Boo, man. Just quite honestly. I think there's 2 major videos I want to do. I want to do a video on Android 16 with God of Whis event equips and test out the Android team. And we could use a lot of these Android characters at the same time. And I need to do some type of Fat Boo video as well. We got to do both of those. I don't like Fat Boo. Like, if I wanted to be super generous, like, okay, let's pretend, like, okay, so when you guys are taking this to Twitter to cry, okay, when you're going, oh my God, I got to get my tears out. I could get to here with him. I think. I think. I think. But at the longer content hurts Fat Boo, man. It does. Like, we've got a lot of longer content right now. It's hard because the fights are going away, and I've already seen people trying to be like, oh, so we're counting the temporary fights? Sorry, but yeah, dude, we tasted them, okay? It's like, I don't know. Like in Dragon Ball Z, right? Goku goes Super Saiyan. Once Vegeta feels Goku's Super Saiyan power, Vegeta's able to, like, he is able to get to that point as well. We see this all the time, right? Like, once a character is able to you know, see it, they can get to that too. It's like the exponential increases, right? That's why, like, I'm not really tripping that Android 17 and Ultimate Gohan are just blue level in the Turn of Power. I'd rather they're you know, more characters are here to fight rather than just stand around and watch Goku. But my point is, we've tasted these fights. We know the level that they've created now, okay? And I've done these fights extensively. I'm not some fucking little, like, you know, baby, I haven't done the fights, I'm scared or something like that. Like, I did all this shit extensively. Like, I know the level that these fights are at, right? And I'm concerned about some of these characters, like LR Omega, Fat Boo, and stuff like that, when it comes to longer fights. Again, following up this tier list, again, remember, there's 2 major videos I do want to do. An Android 16 Whis event video, and then I do want to do a Fat Boo video as well. I think it's time for another Fat Boo video. Now, this A tier, by the way, it's tough, dude. Because, like, Yakon, Daima Piccolo, Baby, we can move a lot of this shit around. Baby, I kind of moved to the top of A tier. Bro, he dies so much, man. But with the longer content, we're now also able to utilize his Golden Great Ape, which makes the point of the character a reality. And Baby is at full power on Deborah's team. That's why it's so fucking frustrating that Baby dies every video. It's really frustrating. And not like, you know, oh, YOLO slot 1. Like, no. You know, he's dying in slot 2 and 3, which is frustrating. But yeah, Baby's up there. Yakon is good. Keep in mind, Yakon's dodge is not, like, 17 and Legic, we put him in slot 1 and they have 100% dodge the first time. Easy. Yakon doesn't work that way. When the turn begins, if Yakon is in slot 1, his 100% dodge triggers. I don't like that as much. I don't. I don't think it's as good. I don't think it's as good. So that's the difference between Yakon and Legic and 17, if you're curious. Majin Du is here. I don't like Majin Du as much as some of the other ones, but Du is good. Tamagami 1 is really effective, but it's longer fights. Longer fights hurts Tamagami 1. He has to be run in slot 1, and I'm skeptical about Tamagami 1 in longer fights. Right? Some of these, like, new longer fights, I'm skeptical about it. So, we dropped Tamagami 1 a little bit. There's Android 16. Android 16 is getting a follow-up video from this. And then we'll see. Tonight, we're getting the reveal for Saiyan Day. We'll see if it's a TUR or an LR. We'll see. We will see what it's going to be. So, all right, guys. Again, I don't know what... I just don't even know what to do with Fat Boo, man. I don't even know what to do with Fat Boo. I feel like I got to make a decision here somewhere. I don't know. I might just put him right there. Huh. I think I'm going to just put him right here for now. We could just do this. We could do this. And this is, like, officially how we're going to end this tier list video. So, again, I plan on doing a Fat Boo video. We're going to do an Android 16, like, Android run video. And then, you know, I'll do a follow-up to our list. We'll see, you know, maybe I made a mistake, but... Again, I did want to get this up maybe a day or two earlier than I would have otherwise liked to, because I wanted to get this up before we get details for the next Saiyan Day character, in case it's a TUR. Might be a TUR, the next Saiyan Day. I don't know if it's an L or a TUR. So, because I wanted to get this up first. So, let me know what you guys think. Trust me, there's no way anyone is looking at this and they're going to be happy. Not a single person. There's too many characters. If we have it like a top, like if I did the top 5 best TURs, it could be pretty universal. Like, a lot of people could agree. But once you start, like, how many characters do I have listed here? We have what? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I have 22 characters listed here. There's not a single person that would look at this and go, I agree completely. Doesn't exist. Too many differing characters with differing abilities, with different teams, with different roles, right? It's not going to work. I'm doing, I think, the best I can with it. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.